Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the SMSAlaska Account Console training video. And today we're going to be talking about landing pages. So here are the landing pages right here on your screen. Most people, when they're sending out text messages, are sending out a text blast. And here's where you would type in your text, paying attention to the number of characters you're putting in. One page message is 160 characters. And if you were going to send people a link that you want them to tap on, you type the full link in here and it would shorten it and put it into your message for you. I don't know if anybody knew that. I just thought I would mention it. Some people questioned me about that. I thought I would share. If you wanted to send, once you create a text message and you want to see how it looked before you sent it out to the masses, before you click this, put your own personal phone number in here, and then say send test, and it will send this message to just you only. And you can see what it looks like and see if it's spelled correctly and everything else. And then if it works, click the button and send it to the masses. Okay. All right. So now we're moving on to landing pages. Landing pages are beautiful because you can put a lot of information on a landing page, and a landing page is only going to use 1 credit per person, only one. That way you can conserve your credit usage. So if you have 500 people on your list, you'll only use 500 credits, because if you have a 2-page message going to 500 people, you're actually using 1,000 credits because you're using 2 credits per person. Create a new landing page by clicking right here. And this is the screen that allows you to create landing pages. Now I'm going to say from the top, this opt-in section right here, this is an advanced section. I won't be talking about this today, but if you wanted to create a landing page and use a system generated keyword, put it on a flyer, say text XY17 to 71441 to join our group for whatever reason, then you could put that out there. They would text that in, they would get the form you create here in the landing page, and then they would become part of your list, and then you could market to them or share information with them or whatever's going on. That's what this is for. We're not doing this today. Today we're going to be building a weekly menu for the good people at the Juneau Moose Lodge in Juneau, Alaska. And you can use these same talents and techniques to build any kind of landing page you want. A flyer for a party, or if you have a political campaign and you want to send information out about your politicos, or if you're a restaurant and you want to send pictures of your food out, you can do that. If you are selling insurance and you want to talk about a policy, you can put some information in here, some pictures, and a phone number. If you're a realtor, you can put a picture of a house in here and a link. There's actually a special section for realtors in here in a advanced package that allows you to do full real estate listing. But just on the cheap, if you're just renting a house or renting a room, you can just put the room in here and put a link, and people can click on that and respond and how you'd like them to respond. Landing pages are very versatile. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create this weekly menu for the Juneau Lodge. So I'm going to start off with an image. So choose image, and there it is right there, the header. Now pay attention down here, you can use JPEGs, GIFs, PNGs, and bitmaps. Now GIFs will be animated. If you put an animated GIF in here, you will see the animation here and on the phone. If you want to be creative, you can do that. I can click on the preview, and there is the Juneau menu header. So now we're going to put a line. This tool can create a line or a blank space. Today we're going to use a line. Now, the way the Juneau people do their menus is they have a menu for each of the 7 days. Now, I created this menu before I did the video, and I used one text box and put all 7 days in here. But then I found it difficult if I wanted to go back and change stuff around. Then I had to scroll past, and I'm moving a lot of stuff up and down. So I thought I would, on this version, create one box for every day of the week. So now I just add the hyphens. And the meal choices I'm choosing here are just random. It doesn't reflect the Moose Lodge or anybody else. Okay, so don't, What I did notice is that they have the date, what they're serving for that day, and then they list the people that are cooking for that day, because normally Moose members come in and volunteer and cook for the different days, to just as a function of being part of the brotherhood and being part of the lodge. So in Anchorage, where I'm part of the Moose Lodge there, I've always titled people as chef if they're cooking and they're volunteering. I call them a chef. So that's why I'm putting this chef down here. And I honestly don't remember if they did pricing, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna put some numbers down here just to fill up the space. And there's Monday. Okay, so then I put a line. I'm using 3s. And I'll put another text box. All right, I'm capitalizing. And then add another line, make it a 3. And oh, that's too small. Bring the text up and make it bold. And there we have it. And then that's how you would proceed down the list. I'm not going to torture you and force you to watch me make 5 more of these. So I'm going to pause the video and make the other 5, and then I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got all of them in there. I'm just finishing up Sunday, so let me set Sunday up and put a line underneath it. And let me refresh it. And as you can see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that are in there. And each one has its own text box. And then you can see the line in between each one. What you could have also done is, here is Saturday. I could have changed this line to a blank space. So if I just wanted to put some space in between something, that's a way of doing it by using one of the lines. It says line up here, but it creates lines and blank spaces. Let me change this back to a line. Okay, and then at the end here, if you have some kind of contest going on, then you can add additional graphics to the page and announce those, or put text in there about other events. I know that the Moose Lodge has an event called Luck of the Moose, where you can buy tickets and win money. So I would put that graphic in there and invite people to come on out. They normally tell you how much money's in the pot. So once you have your landing page built, and you come down to the bottom, click next, and you give it a page title. This title is what you're going to see when you come up to the landing pages window, and it shows you the list of all the landing pages that you've created. This page title is what's going to be there. So I'm going to put and keyword. Now this is when I said you could select a system keyword, or if you want to use one of your premium keywords, you can do that, the vanity keywords. But I would generate a system keyword, something like KY17, and choose that, and then people would get whatever is in this auto response plus the link to this landing page. So okay, and then the start date and end date, this is actually the effective date of when this landing page will be available. So you can cut it off at any time. Just say you had a special sale or you're offering some special coupons. You can set here when this page actually turns off. So even if a person tried to text to it after the fact, if it's past this date, then they'd get a message that was telling them that it's expired, or so. I'm not sure. The message has changed. But this is where you would set that date, so you can pick the month, type in the date and the year, and gives you a little calendar if you want to do it that way. Then you come down to the bottom, click Finish. Now, see, here's the list, and here's the one I just created. See, so you can see the name there. I didn't add a keyword. See, these two have keywords with them. This was as YC20 and IJ97. So if you type YC20 to 71441, you'd get this page to your phone. And that's so if you were creating forms that you want the public to reach versus those that are part of your membership, if you're trying to encourage membership, you create a public page and use one of these kind of codes on it. Or if you had special sales pages that you send out once a week to your membership, and then somebody on a Thursday says, well, is there any way I can get another copy of the landing page with the coupons on it? They can just text in this YC20 to 71441 and get that page to their phone so that they can take advantage of the coupons for that particular weekend. But remember, if you set an expiration date and they try to use this after the expiration date, the page will not show up. They'll just tell them it's expired. So landing pages are beautiful. I love them. They do a lot of stuff, and that's how you create a landing page. Now you can click the X here and go back to your main console. This is Rick Neal with SMSAlaska. Today we were talking about landing pages. Hopefully that helped you out. Thank you very much.